Swat back again with Sidewalks and Tables, and here's another edition of Mail Call. We've got I've got this package here that we'll get to in a minute. This is from a diver on OK Chief 420's Divers Nation himself, Mr. Joshua or Josh Bryan. We did a trade, and we'll get to that. And then this is something that I got off of a Goodwill auction, and then we'll dig into that. Let's dig into this first, and then we'll get to Josh's package in a moment. So, I've already pre-cut it to save time. Congratulations, you win, you're awesome. And I will tell you, when you win a Goodwill auction, sometimes the prices are right, but the shipping is astronomical. So if you're going to bet on a Goodwill auction online, keep that in mind. If you win an $8 item, you're spending $30 on shipping, which is ridiculous. So that's that. We'll put that right there for the time being. And this is going to be a lot of Sega Genesis games I put a bid on. And why this one was separate, I don't know. Nothing spectacular right now, but here's a copy of Madden NFL 1996 for the Sega Genesis. There's your $30 right there worth the bubble wrap. And we can dig into this real quick. The main reason I did this auction was because I don't really have a lot of Sega Genesis. I'm still starting that collection up as well, and a lot of these were complete in box. So that's why I put a bid on and ended up winning them. And here's another $30 of the bubble wrap. Don't get me wrong, it's going to a good cause, so I'm not that mad. I just think it's pretty great. Oh wow, pretty heavy duty. And there was mainly two games. That's $5 worth of. No, I'm just kidding. There's mainly two games on this auction that I was really looking forward to. And we'll save those guys for last. I know a lot of these are common sports games, but I mean, I think I got this for $11, so I'm not typically too upset about it. All right. Oh wow. Okay. All right. Here is the next cart. This is just the cart. This is Wimbledon Championship Tennis for the Sega Genesis. Pick that up. Okay. Just right there. Then we got another Sega Genesis game, Greatest Heavyweights Boxing for the Sega Genesis. Okay. Let's lay those out right there. We'll come back to those in a little bit. Alright, then we got complete. Okay, I lied to you. Not complete. Missing the manual, but this is EA Sports Showdown 1994 for the Sega Genesis. Okay, and then again, oh wow, is that Mario Lemieux? I can't remember if these are Sega Genesis games or not. It's been forever, guys, so if that's not a Sega Genesis game, just comment below, let me know. I'm pretty sure it is, but I could be wrong, because, I mean, I haven't played this stuff since it got early 90s, and I'm just now collecting them again. Looks like Mario Lemieux, and it is hockey for the Sega Genesis. It's the cart. Again, no manual, but I'm sure I can find those from somebody online or through a page. NHL 1996. No manual. And then again, I know they're just sports titles and they're very common, but I didn't have them because I just started collecting these again. Ah, look at there. Did they put them all in one? Oh, super excited. Either they did this or the previous owner did that. So now it is complete in box. And the Mario Lemieux is now complete in box. So now I'm happy. And I think, what is this? Oh wow. Get a clue. Here's the old EA advertisement. This is how they used to advertise back in the day. We'll fold out. Always got, you know, we always got in trouble if we dialed the 1-900 number back when it cost you money to call and get tips on video games. And I think they had a 900 number in there. All right, and then we got, ooh, this purchasing better days. It's got some junk on it. PGA Tour Golf 2, SEGA. It does have the manual, so it's complete. That's a thick old box, man. Sega Genesis, yeah. So I guess they are all Sega Genesis games. Because right now, anything I get my hands on, I'm doing NES right now, Super NES. I picked up some TurboGrafx 16s. So I'm getting any retro that I could pick up, guys. Oh, this is really cool. This has got the Madden. It's got the offensive plays on there, defensive plays, the routes and how you call the different plays. That's funny. Back when Madden was actually a good game and they cared and they put a lot of thought and effort into the games each year and not just put out some kind of, you know, cookie cutter football game and no matter what you're going to buy it because it comes out every year, just like Call of Duty. You know. So I can't wait. I actually have an NES system coming in the mail soon. I can't wait to start playing some old school games that I played growing up. To bring back those good old days. So John Madden Football 93 complete for the Sega Genesis. And Tommy La Russa Baseball 1995. No manual for this guy. No manual. Tommy La Russa for the A's. We'll just put this one in there for right now. Alright, so the last two games, which is why I bid it on this to begin with. Because if you remember back in the day when Mortal Kombat came out, you had two versions. You had the clean version for the NES, or the Super Nintendo, excuse me, and then you had the Sega Genesis that had blood, and we all love to play this one. This is complete. Mortal Kombat for the Sega Genesis. This is the main reason I bet it on this. I played the garbage out of this game at one of my friend's house. We used to go over because he had the Genesis and we had the Nintendo. And then another one that I had so much fun with, and unfortunately doesn't have the manual, but NBA Jam. We used to go to the arcade machine in Florida. There was a place called, what was it called? Time Machine. It was this giant warehouse that some guy had rented out or bought, and there was thousands of arcade machines. We would always save up our lunch money for the week or go get a bunch of roll of quarters and just go to town. And if you know, around my age, in 30s, you know what I'm talking about. It was a blast every weekend. Alright, so I'll do a little pan over here. This was my Goodwill auction pickup. We get a lot of sports titles. La Russa 95, NBA Jam, Mortal Kombat, get over here. A little Madden action, NBA, PGA Tour, Mario Lemieux, Hockey 96, and then just the carts only, we got some Wimbledon tennis, Madden again, and championship, or greatest heavyweights boxing game. So that was almost wrapped up our video. We got one more thing. Sorry, Josh. I left you out there, man. This is actually off a fellow diver. Of course, I don't really dive. I haven't done that yet. I'm more of a Goodwill pickup guy. Maybe I'll dive one day. Maybe. But he's off of OK Chief Divers Nation. We did a trade recently. Shout out to Joshua Bryan. Good guy. Watch his videos. I just actually watched some of the stuff he just picked up. And I'm super jelly. So congrats on the pickups. Good scores. We traded some stuff, and I got WrestleMania again. So I got a couple copies of this now for the NES. And then WrestleMania arcade game for the Super NES. The Royal Rumble, WWF style, for the Super NES. And then we have WWF just Raw, back in the day, because that's what it was. God, I miss wrestling back then. I need to go back to that. It's really driving me crazy. And God bless Vince McMahon. He just lost $350 million in one day. So something needs to change quick, my friend. That guy went from a billionaire to a millionaire like that. Super WrestleMania for the NES. So awesome trade with Josh on that. So some wrestling games, some SEGA games I didn't have. So I'm going to pan over those real quick. Cool. Alright. So that completes our Goodwill and trade mail call today. As always, like us, comment, subscribe on our YouTube channel. Check out our Facebook page, Sidewalks and Tables. There's a link on that homepage to our eBay store, Sidewalks and Tables 2010. So some of this stuff is up for sale. So if you want to check that out. So yeah. A little shout out to OK Chief 420 and Will. I saw they got my box today. They posted a video, and I'm glad you guys liked the package. More coming soon, just for you guys. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Leave comments, subscribe. I want to hear from you guys. More videos to come very soon. And as always,